PSG had their birthday boy assassin to terrorise visiting Amiens, sporting a smart new hairdo. The Unicorns unable to keep pace with the fresh-faced 21-year-old Kylian Mbappe. The young silver fox in the box, netting his 9th goal in his last 7 outings. Neymar said recently he and Mbappe are friends, not rivals, but the Brazilian still wanting to share the limelight. The world's most expensive player perfectly placed to fire home his 8th league goal of the campaign. Yet Mbappe was quick to take the mic back. Successive league braces to hit double figures in Ligue and Conforama. More impressively, equaling Hervé Revelli's 1969 record of 31 Ligue and Conforama goals in a calendar year. Amiens did take advantage of a Thiago Silva size hold. The Brazilian forced off injured. Steven Mendoza unforgiving, the Colombian's 5th of the season. Yet PSG rounded off a dominant 4-1 win. Mauro Icardi in on the act, 27 goals between the front three. Red hot Paris head into the winter hibernation safely, 7 points clear. Marseille wanted to keep their Champions League dream alive, but had to be patient. Yet just minutes into the second half, Nîmes' Sofiane Alakouch diverted into his own net. The Crocodiles are in a relegation dogfight but couldn't muster a response. Instead, Paul Bernardoni's save from Morgan Sanson sat up perfectly for Dario Benedetto to slam home his 7th of the season to end 2019 OM's top scorer. Payet is just one behind as, after failing to score twice, it was 3rd time lucky for the OM captain. Father Payet with an early Christmas present for the Velodrome. Nîmes did have the final word. The Crocs captain Anthony Brianchon with a fine finish, but it didn't silence the carols of joy from the Marseille faithful. After leaving it late to beat Lyon, Rennes did so again to send Bordeaux home for a miserable festive break. Mbaye Niang with the only goal of the game to celebrate an 8th of the season. More impressively, the Senegalese ending the calendar year with 18 league goals for the Bretons. Good tidings for Julien Stéphane and Le Rouge et Noir at Roazhon Park. Déjà vu at the Stade Louis II, Victor Osimhen opened the scoring for the 2nd time in just 4 days after Lyon's 3-0 Coupe de la Ligue win in midweek. Yet the Nigerian's 10th league goal and first away was all but forgotten as Gelson Martin started the vibrant Monaco response. Questions raised about Leonardo Jardim's position, but the Portuguese coach couldn't have dreamed for a better response. Critics silenced as soon as Keita Balde's powerful header flew in. Woussa Ben Yedder saw Nigerian starlet Osimhen pull 1 goal within his Ligue and Conforama total, but reacted quickest to net his 12th of the campaign. Having grabbed his 75th goal in the French top flight, 29-year-old provided the finishing touch to a stunning team move from box to box. Lucky 13 for the summer arrival from Sevilla. And captain Camille Glick rounded off a stunning 5-1 win. Monaco now just 3 points behind Lille. Nantes truly welcomed Angers to Le Bourgeois, the friendly derby de la Loire, and it seemed business as usual when Ludovic Blas blasted in a via deflection, now having scored in each of the Canaries' last 4 home league games. Angers' only league win at Le Bourgeois came 52 years ago, and yet history was in the making after Anthony Bobichon netted his first for the club. SCO coach Stéphane Moulin said if Angers beat the Canaries, the lack of animosity could change. And Farid El Melali was the hero who sent the small band of visiting fans wild. The noisier Loire neighbours now within a point of their illustrious neighbours. Well, Lyon looked to end a difficult spell on a high, and Rudy Garcia was given a boost when Lucas Toussaint showed fine composure to chest and fire a 9th minute opener at Reims. Only the 10th goal the Champagne club have conceded, but they were level before the break as Tete's lunge on Mattia Cafaro was punished. 4 days after his penalty knocked Montpellier out of the cup, 22-year-old repeated the trick against Anthony Lopez. And yet Lyon could have snatched all 3 points, but having won the spot kick, Moussa Dembele saw Predrag Rekovic save to grab Reims a point. Well, this was the first top-flight matchup between Montpellier and Brest at Le Mosson for 6.5 years, and it was a miserable return for the Bretons. The moment Gaëtan Labor's stunning strike gave La Paille a 13th-minute lead, Michel de Zachariah's side were in cruise control. The striker was then involved as Brendan Chardonnay handled, the referee not hesitating to point to the spot. Montpellier taking their midweek Coupe de la Ligue defeat out on Brest as TG Savanier made it 2-0. Laborde then grabbed his second of the night and fourth of the season. Florent Mollet to Andy Delors, but it fell kindly for the number 10. 10 goals now for the partnership with Delors. They had 2 more this time last year and ended that campaign with 25. Florent Mollet then wrapped up a thumping 4-0 win to snap a 3-match losing streak. A merry Payet Christmas. Toulouse nightmare worsened a club record 9th straight stuffing as Nice took extra helpings. Malang Sarr kicked things off in the 16th minute, and it took just 3 more for fellow 20-year-old Hichem Boudaoui to celebrate a maiden Ligue Conforama goal. But it was a case of save the best for last. Pierre LEES-MELOU unwrapping a cracker. Almost identical to the plate he served against Metz in week 17, this time crushing Toulouse. Strasbourg have blown hot and cold this season, but finished 2019 positively roasting. Ludovic Ajorc's deft header gave them the lead as his 15th goal of the calendar year equaled that of Pascal Numa's feat in '97 for Racing. And when Adrien Thomasson netted his 6th of the season, his best ever tally, Thierry Loy's Coupe de la Ligue holders were on course for a 4th consecutive win in all competitions. Yet a late lunge from Stefan Mitrovic gave Saint-Etienne late hope of a comeback. But Rayad Boudbouz's first Liga and Conforama goal since leaving Montpellier couldn't save Les Verts as Strasbourg held on. Habib Diallo failed from the spot to beat Marseille last week, but Metz top scorer hit the goal trail again at Dijon. The Senegalese hitting double figures in Ligue and Conforama for the very first time. But the mustard men came roaring back. Romain Amalfitano without a league goal to his name. What a way to grab your first in Ligue and Conforama appearance, 107. And Dijon were on course for a first win in 5 when Mama Balde found space in the box before a superb finish gave Stéphane Jobar's side hope. Yet despite seeing Stopila Sunzo ordered off, 10-man Metz didn't give up, and Abid Maiga's first league goal since joining from Saint-Etienne meant a share of the spoils. So a Christmas cracker of a week 19 to see off 2019 in style. No fewer than 35 goals over 10 games that all kicked off at the same time. Not a single goalless draw as it was raining goals all over France. Paris Saint-Germain, long-crowned autumn champions and odds-on for a 3rd straight title with a 7-point lead and game in hand over second place Marseille. Rennes on the podium as Lille were crushed at Monaco. 6 points separate 3rd from 10th. Toulouse suffering a club record 9th Ligue and Conforama defeat, rock bottom with only Nîmes for company. A 5-point cushion for Amiens then in the relegation playoff spot. The Unicorns with hope only 5 behind 15th place Brest. The new decade kicks off with a bang on January 10th, 3rd versus 2nd when Rennes hosts Marseille. On Saturday, Lyon travel to Bordeaux before Sunday sees Lille at Dijon. PSG start 2020 at home to Monaco.